Tim Pool clips.
And we'll talk about Joe Biden being president and this glorious image from Jacobin magazine. Now, I'll tell you what I find particularly fascinating about this is Jacobin is like socialist, like their DSA. There's like communism. They get their name from the French Revolution, and they've put a cover out, and it's Joe Biden as Jesus with the sun behind his head, literally imagery of Jesus.
Why is like 80% of Tim Pool's content not understanding what satire is? And then acting out on memes as though they are supposed to be taken seriously and literally, and then turning around and saying, well, the left actually don't know how to meme. It's the right that knows how to meme. It's so weird. Like, dog, very clearly if you thought through your line of reasoning, you almost arrived at the conclusion that, like, of course it's not fucking treating Joe Biden as like goddamn patron saint.
There are people below him, like, looking up and cheering and worshiping him. And there's angels filming and interviewing him. What are these people thinking?
Stop with this obsession with putting people above yourself and putting all of their responsibilities and all your failures and all your hopes into one person, and take some gosh darn personal responsibility for yourself.
But when you have a media ecosystem that is acting like Joe Biden is literally Jesus, then I don't see how we
like Tim Pool is behaving like the chatters that came into my chat yesterday when I was saying, like, racism RIP. Like, RIP racism. Like, it's something that's so fucking insane that it is not meant to be taken seriously or literally, okay? Clearly, I do not think Jim Crow Joe is going to end racism, okay? I also don't think that Jim Crow Joe is going to still be Jim Crow Joe anymore. I don't think he's that guy still. But, like, clearly, I'm joking. I don't even think fucking Bernie Sanders could defeat racism if he was the president. What's most amazing is that Tim Pool claims to be a satire expert but can't detect obvious satire when it's right in front of him. Oh, now come on. I assume this was was obviously a joke, but fine, fuck it. It's an IQ test now and these fucking idiots failed. All right, boys, start screenshotting the response that took this tweet seriously. Twitter is better than any IQ test. It's an IQ test. I'm going to take all the tweets laughing at it and all the tweets shocked by it and then separate by political tribe and graph it out. Wow.
He actually solved.
He was just pretending. You see, I was just simply pretending. You see, I was doing an empirical study.
Problems. Just to clarify my point, Joe Biden could do really horrible things and they don't care. But it's funny because they say the same thing about, Donald Trump. Yeah. This is people worshiping Jesus Biden who hasn't done anything.
Nothing.
What did he do?
He defeated the devil.
Reed up against the wall.
Yeah, he defeated the devil. There you go. The evil Trump.
Oh, wow. Duck Dynasty is on? What the fuck?
Yep.
And we'll talk about Joe Biden.
How do you not recognize that, like, that this is saying the same things that Tim Pool is criticizing? Like, Tim Pool is looking at this literally and then launching criticisms that Jacobin is making in their satirical approach to those very same criticisms. Yeah, the worst part about this is that he uses fucking light mode on Twitter. What a weirdo, dude. Who does that? Yeah, I think part of the reason why they don't get it, part of the reason why conservatives don't get it is because, like, this is how they kind of praise Donald Trump. So, like, this is how they saw Donald Trump. So they assume, like, liberals are seeing Joe Biden in a similar capacity. And there are certain liberals that do absolutely see Joe Biden in a similar capacity. If you find people that are wearing hats like this one, for example, you will absolutely encounter someone who has that opinion, who has that POV where they have already decided that Joe Biden is, like, straight up saving the country. which is exactly what Jacobin is making fun of here. There are drones on the cover. I'm sorry, but Biden is God for me. He has done exactly zero wrong stuff during his presidency. Yeah. Just wait, brother. No, that's not the reason. The reason is years-long conflation of center-right with communism. The title of the issue is Biden is Our Time. Huh. We need to let the Austins of the country enjoy their moment. The executive orders are good so far, but what I've heard thus far from the Biden camp about biding our time. Okay. What I've heard from the Biden camp in regards to when they are going to when they're going to push for the stimmies and like the March timeline is fucking psychotic. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. I don't know what to tell you. It is the dumbest thing you could do. Is that had a meme? Yes. Of course it's a meme. It's just like French journalists thinking that Charlie Hebdo is racist, while in reality they're constantly satirizing racist talking points. I don't know, man. Charlie Hebdo said some insane shit. I just filed articles of impeachment on President Joe Biden. Oh, she